If you're looking for the best email marketing platform to host your newsletter, in this video I'll show you exactly the tool we're using to grow our own newsletters and our clients' newsletters by thousands of subscribers per day profitably. And we're doing it using Facebook ads and this platform. So before I show you how this platform works, I wanted to give you kind of the most important things you want to look at in the platform, or the most important things that make the newsletter business or newsletter as a growth channel for your business work. So there's three things, right? There's monetization, there's growth, and then there's content. Monetization, growth, content. Monetization is how much money you make. How much money does one subscriber brings you over time in 30 days, 90 days, 180 days. So very, very important. You want to select a tool that helps you increase value of your subscriber. So that is what you want to think about a lot, how you're going to be able to monetize your newsletter. Now, the other part is growth, which is, how do you grow your newsletter? How do you get more newsletter subscribers in? And then most importantly, how do you get more quality subscribers in, or the right subscribers in, that will also be, you'll be able to monetize with positive unit economics. I mean by this is, let's say you get one subscriber for $1. How do you make $2, $3 out of that subscriber? And content is obviously, you want to keep the content valuable, so subscribers keep reading your newsletter, opening your newsletter, and you make more money. They keep buying your stuff, you advertise your stuff, all of these things, right? So again, monetization, growth, and content. Now, there's a bunch of small things that are also very important when it comes to selecting a email platform. But those are the things I've just kind of briefed you on. And let's hop onto my laptop and I'll show you the platform we're using. So this is Beehiiv. And this Beehiiv is amazing. Honestly, the other day I had to launch a newsletter. I wanted to launch a newsletter. It took me 2 hours to launch a newsletter, to create ads, and to actually go live to start generating subscribers, right? 2 hours. That is speed. The ease of use of Beehiiv is just insane. It's like if you have Windows and Mac, right? iOS and whatever, Motorola. So Beehiiv is super easy to use. It's super intuitive. It actually shows you, right, like the most important things: monetization, growth, and then writing content. And there's audience and all these things. The best, or the biggest part of Beehiiv is what we like is obviously monetization. They send us a lot of ads, and we also use some other platforms to source ads. We have some affiliate offers, but Beehiiv helps us with monetizing our audience quite significantly. They literally sell ads for you. So if you have a newsletter, you have some people on your newsletter, and let's say you're providing them value, but you want to, you want to make money from from that list by actually giving them really solid brand offers, like healthcare.com. Sometimes there's Nike, sometimes there's Netflix. So they go out, they sell ads for you so you can make money. And there's ads where you get paid per each click. And there's also ads where you get paid per 1,000 impressions. So right now they're still working on the impressions one, but the clicks ones they're working pretty well. So, and there's 3 ways to monetize. You can have boosts, right? You can have boosts, you can have paid subscriptions, and you can have ads. So boosts, ads, paid subscriptions, it's already baked in. You get it from the beginning of your newsletter. You have this already in there. You don't have to go out and do all of these things. So that is very, very useful because it allows us to pay for the beehiiv. It allows us to pay for ads. It allows us to pay for a bunch of different things. So monetization is tremendous. I have friends and we have clients that literally get paid thousands of dollars per month just by selling ads, just by placing beehiiv ads. They already source for you in their newsletter. So it's really, really cool. You have this cool calendar. You can play with this, and there's different ad options. But yeah, super great. Now, when it comes to growth, if you wanted to grow your newsletter without running ads, without going out doing organic content, while also getting quality subscribers and also getting also paying for only quality subscribers, you can use beehiiv Boosts. So what is beehiiv Boost? Is a platform where it's like a marketplace. You can just place your offer. Hey, I want subscribers from the United States, and I want to pay $2 per subscriber. And then other newsletters will apply, and then when somebody else subscribes to their newsletter, they'll have an option to subscribe to yours. So you literally get somebody growing your newsletter for you. Your newsletter will be growing automatically, really, which is awesome. Now, when it comes to content, beehiiv has been really amazing. Like I can just start writing a newsletter, and it's super sleek, super intuitive, very easy to write a newsletter, extremely easy. So yeah, those are the main points. One of the biggest things beehiiv is great compared to some other platforms is its ability to have the robust analytics, right? So you have your segments. You can go to segments. You can literally create any segments, and it would be like based on engagements, all these things. You can see what's the open rate, what's the click-through rate from all of the sources that you're getting subscribers from. So it's super, super useful. And you can essentially find out what's the lifetime value of those subscribers, because you can see, okay, what's the click. Let's say you run ads, you run Facebook ads, you do Twitter organic, you do LinkedIn organic or something like that. And you can see what's the click rate, what's the open rate of each of these sources, of subscribers from each of these sources. And then you can find out, okay, what's my ad revenue, what's the revenue per 1,000 opens, and you can see which segment is actually bringing you value. So that's super, super useful. Now, when it comes to pricing, I feel like beehiiv has unbeatable pricing because it's literally, I think it's one of the most affordable options. And it's really not about how cheap it is or how expensive it is. It's about how much you get for what you pay. And I think, and actually know, it's a fact that newsletters on beehiiv, most of the newsletters, I feel like on beehiiv, they're actually they're covering their, well, I feel like compared to other platforms, beehiiv provides the most value because you can actually cover your beehiiv pricing by using beehiiv features. So you literally get free newsletter platform. And it's really awesome. It has, so the pricing starts, it's free actually up to 2,500 subscribers, but I think there's no ad network and boost network and paid subscriptions on the free plan. So I would recommend you to start with a scale platform if you're planning to grow your newsletter fast, or if you want to grow your newsletter using boost network, or you're planning to have paid subscriptions. I know beehiiv helps to transfer your newsletter from other platforms. They have amazing team. So yeah, that's the pricing. There's a bunch of features. They have surveys. Oh, one thing is, when it comes to, like, if you just, let's say, starting your newsletter, you want to talk to your customers, any business, right? You want to talk to your customers, you want to know their pain points, what they don't like, what they hate, all these things. So in every newsletter that we launch, we have a survey, and we have like a poll where people can rate. Hey, how do you like this newsletter? Was it valuable? Was it was it like you could do a lot better? So, and people rate and people comment and say, yeah, I like this a lot, all these things, like this is great. And if you don't do that, if your content is not good, people can tell you that. But a lot of times you can tell by open rates as well. But a lot of times open rates can actually depend on the market segment. So mostly consumer newsletters have lower open rates, just like this one. So, but with beehiiv, it has inbuilt surveys which you can use to communicate to your newsletter subscribers, right? So we've recently launched some surveys where we ask them, hey, what kind of content you like? What are your problems? What's your ideal frequency to receive emails? If you, let's say, if we sold you something, what would you buy out of like all of these options, right? So, and they tell us, and we use that data to cater to them. So that's super, super useful. Plus, you can have a net promoter score survey where let's say in 1 month you send them and ask, how do you like this newsletter? Blah blah blah. Answer all these questions, get a gift card, or get this lead magnet. So, and if they unsubscribe, you can ask them, why you unsubscribe, all of these things, right? So it's super useful, and it's very, very easy to create one of these and integrate them. And obviously they have welcome flows. One of the other things that I'm very, very excited about is beehiiv. Beehiiv is going to launch a website builder. So right now, the website builder is pretty simple. It literally takes 3 seconds to create a landing page and go live. But they're gonna make it like a lot more sophisticated. I think they're gonna have A/B testing in it. So I'm very, very excited for that. And I think it's gonna cost, it's not gonna be anything extra. It just, they keep adding features. They keep, making their users, their customers happy without increasing the cost, which is awesome. So, and they've been doing this for over a year. Like since I know beehiiv, they've been just really the fastest team I've seen in terms of executing features in a SaaS. So they're moving really fast. And that is it. If you want to use beehiiv, I'm gonna include, let me just change the camera. But if you want to use beehiiv, I'm gonna include a link under this video, and it's gonna give you, I think, 20 or 30% for the next 3 months. So you have an ability to save something, and it's full disclosure, it's affiliate link. So I think I'm gonna get some like 50% or something, or no, I don't know, but beehiiv is pretty generous. So, but we literally host all of our newsletters on beehiiv, and I practice what I preach. I use the tool that I'm actually kind of showing you today, right? So beehiiv is super, super sleek. Give it a try. If you don't love it, you can always switch. You can always pause, whatever. There's literally no downside to using beehiiv. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button. Use my link. Leave a comment below if you have any questions regarding beehiiv or newsletter growth. We do Facebook growth for newsletters. So if you need that, want that, keep subscribed, keep watching the videos, and see you next one.